Hey guys, this is Blair with the Taylor team, and today we've got Annie, one of our buyer's agents, with us. Today we're going to talk about shifts and changes in our market. Annie, I guess the first question is, have we seen a shift in the market?
Yeah, I mean, a healthy market normally has about 3,500 active listings. For the last several weeks, we've been sitting right between 550 and 600 active listings. So, there's definitely more multiple offer situations. There's the same number of people looking for homes, but there's just fewer homes on the market. So obviously that's going to create a shift in offerings, what to put in your offers and getting them accepted.
We've had low inventory for a while, but I think we're just really dealing with the extremes.
Yeah, there's a pretty major shortage.
So are we going to keep seeing the rate hikes?
The Fed has released a few more for this year. Even with the hikes that we've already seen, we're still at historic lows. People are like, interest rates are getting so high, and while they are higher than they've been for the last couple of years, they're still lower than they've been for like the last 20.
How are they at this moment? Like, as far as, have you checked as like what they are today?
Yesterday I want to say one of my lenders got my clients a 4.875.
Okay, so 4.875, that was on a 30-year fixed for a primary residence.
Yep.
So not an investment type loan or something, but just for a primary residence.
Primary residence.
And I know even, 6 months ago, they're like low threes.
Yeah, they were. So it's gone up, and with inflation, they have to start matching it. So
right. So what are we having to do to get our offers accepted? I know you're dealing with this constantly.
Yeah. So it's a lot about putting your money where your mouth is. So if you're going to go in and you're going to offer over, you need to do an appraisal gap, which means if the appraisal comes in at list price and you guys offer 20 grand above, you need to say, hey, we'll still pay that 20 grand above. You need to be doing non-refundable deposits, which everybody knows is credited back to you at closing. It's not as scary as it sounds, but we used to do 1% of the purchase price. Now I'm saying you need to probably do at least about 2% of the purchase price with regards to a non-refundable to really show them, hey, I want your house bad.
So on a $200,000 house, that's $4,000. Okay, yeah, just good job.
And then no repairs whenever it comes to inspections.
Keep it simple.
Yep.
And of course, a lot of times I know you guys do like major items only. It's like if a roof has hail damage or if there's foundation problems or things like that. Then do you see sellers working back and forth?
Occasionally, it depends on the property. It depends on how many offers they had. Because if we came in and we said no repairs and there were 18 offers behind us,
don't mess around.
Exactly, don't.
Right.
Stick to what you said and just be honest about it.
So what are some things that I can do to make sure that my offers get accepted?
So, every single time I submit an offer, I call the list agent. I ask them, hey, what can we do to make this sweeter for your sellers? Awesome. What can we do to make sure that our offer is accepted? How many offers are we sitting at? And then, where do we need to be in order to get our offer accepted? Majority of the time, it won't give me an exact number, but getting those questions answered really helps me gauge where to put my clients at so that I can help best advise them of where we need to be offer-wise, what we need to put in them, and how many other offers we're looking at dealing with.
So pretty much like if you have a really good buyer's agent, then they're going to be actively trying to get as much information as possible. The listing agent will get them, and that's totally okay because that's your job as a good buyer's agent to get that information.
Exactly. A part of being a buyer's agent is asking a lot of questions. So.
I mean, I know this too. If we get 15 offers on something, we'll have 2 to 3 agents calling and really asking a bunch of questions. The rest of them just send over an offer and see what happens.
Exactly.
And I know Jenny's much more active talking to them, understanding about their clients. That's going to cause her to go the direction that's the most safe for our client. So
exactly.
Are there any special things that I throw in or questions I need to ask to get the job done?
Really those questions that I just mentioned, and then also anytime I go in to send over an offer, I'll get the offer signed, obviously, and then I'll shoot it over to the agent, and usually I'll have our e-sign site automatically send it, but then I'll go in, download the PDF, actually type out a separate email, just reiterating what the offer is, put the pre-approval letter in there. And then after I shoot that email, I'll basically summarize everything I just put in that email, and I'll shoot it in a text to the agent as well. Right. Just so that every single part of the offer is made sure that it's in writing, that the agent can super easily read it. And it also, on another level just make sure that the agent knows that you're serious about trying to get your offer accepted.
It's causing them to look at it too. And
Exactly.
then they know you and if they worked with you before.
Exactly.
I think another thing that helps too is like when you write it out like that, like for Jenny, I know if she's presenting 6, 7 offers, she has to go through every offer, write every term down. And if you've already done it for her, then it's going to make her life easier.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah.
Exactly.
So in general, would you still say like it's a good time to buy?
I would, because I mean, you know, while we have seen a little bit of a hike in rates, there's, like I said, there's still at historic lows.
Yeah.
There's some awesome houses out there.
Mm-hmm.
People are getting top dollar for their current home. So if you go ahead and sell, then you're going to be basically in the same spot if you decided to go buy, because I mean, you're going to get the most out of your home. And then also, you know, it's an area that's ever growing. So chances are you're going to buy a home, and in a couple of years, it's going to have enough equity that it's going to be an awesome investment for you.
We're a super stable area place, plenty of job security, people coming in. But and that, I think another thing is, it just made me think of too, is like, we think rates are going up. I mean, they are, okay, but the reality is, I mean, during my career, they've been at 6 and 7.5 a lot of the time too.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. But the best piece of advice that I could give you is obviously, you know, call us. But if you are deciding to buy, use a buyer's agent. There's no downside to it. We come at no extra cost to you, and we're as free as free can be, but we're here to help you. So, just definitely have a buyer's agent.
Guys, hopefully we've answered your questions about, you know, shifts and changes in the market. If you got any other questions, you can email us from the information below or give us a shout. So hope you have a great day.
Thanks, guys.